Our first daily practice of grateful living is a gratitude bowl. So, using Brother David Steindl-Ras' three-part prescription of stop, look, go, I'm going to briefly go over each of the steps of the practice, and then I'll repeat the steps, giving a little more description for each. So, step one is to stop and cultivate presence and awareness. Here, you're simply taking a little time to slow down in order to be a little more present and pay attention. Step two, look. From this place of presence that we may move to in step one, we're going to begin to look upon our life and identify one thing that we're grateful for. And once we've identified that one thing, to look a little deeper at it, and with a paper and pen, write down 5 sentences about this one thing we're grateful for. Step 3 then is go. Go place your piece of paper in a bowl, reflecting for a moment on how you feel now that you've identified something in your life which you're grateful for and spent a little time with it, and see if there's any further expression of gratitude or positive action, however seemingly small, you may feel to take right now, right? And that's it. Pretty simple. So let's walk through those steps one more time. Step one is stop. Cultivate presence, right? And here you might take a few conscious breaths, or you might let your awareness scan through your body to help your mind begin to quiet. Or you can light a candle and play some music that helps to center you. Or perhaps you can make yourself a cup of tea and sit down in your favorite chair. Really, there's no one way, and there's certainly no right way to do this. So whatever you find helpful for slowing down enough so that you can pay closer attention to the life that you're living, this is step one. Step two, look. Look at your life and identify one thing you're grateful for. And then write down 5 sentences about that one thing. There was a recent study done at the University of Southern California that discovered that one of the best ways to strengthen gratefulness is to be detailed and specific when journaling about gratitude. In other words, the gratitude dividend is in the details. The researchers at USC had one group of students write down 5 things which they were grateful for every day for a month. And this is typically how a gratitude list is done. And then they had another group of students write down 5 sentences about one thing for which they were grateful for every day for a month. And after the study concluded, you guessed it, the group that wrote down 5 sentences about one thing showed the greater emotional benefit from their gratitude practice. So I did my gratitude practice earlier today and chose our online chapel community as the one thing that I'm grateful for today. And then I wrote down 5 sentences about why I'm grateful for this community that I'm a part of. So now step 3 is go. I'm going to fold up my paper and I'm going to put it in my gratitude bowl here. And as I do this, I'm going to reflect for a moment on how I feel. And if there's any further expression of gratitude or perhaps positive action that I might feel called to take. And if nothing comes up for me, perfectly fine, as I've already taken an action by filling my gratitude bowl. But when I did this practice earlier, one of my sentences about our contemplative community was how accepting and non-judgmental people are, particularly during that time of our faith sharing. And it occurred to me as I reflected on that I'd like to be a little bit more accepting and non-judgmental of this certain person in my life. So I'll plant that seed in my heart and see how it goes the next time I'm with this certain person. That, my friends, is our rendition of the gratitude bowl. Perhaps you'd like to give it a try. Thank you.